What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Kodak, and we back again with the list that I promised y'all. The return of B.Y. Luffy, Supernova Edition. Representing my part in the TCG Resistance. Reminding y'all once again, it's okay to not be like them, because trust me, they nothing like us. We gonna hop right into the first game. Alright, it's against one of the fan favorites, Green, Purple, Luffy. We gonna start off with a search, right? So, the key to this deck is protect the castle, right? And I don't know if you noticed yet, but the castle would be that 5-drop Supernova Luffy. Alright, so we're going to start off by swinging for 6, trying to get a card out of hand, but they take. And now we're going to play the 2-drop beige blocker, which is going to protect the castle. He's going to come down with the Zoro, get a search. Not like really we care. We're going to swing for 5. Swing for 5, trash your life. Start to apply some pressure to our opponent, make them feel like we're in a race. The Luffy keeps our hand size up, allows us to kind of aggressively counter and deal with their board. Really early before any Sanji and Puddings come down, we want to apply pressure. We're going to use the Luffy, put us on 0 life. We're going to heal up and put those lives face down after we take a swing, because we do not want our opponent to know exactly what we're doing. So now that they've taken it, put them on 1. Here come the pressure. They probably feel like they're about to counter out from these. We're about to attach 2, use our leader ability, heal up. Use Viola first to protect it from the Sabo. Put our lives face down so we get that 2k to the hand. Trash and the Supernova Luffy, because we got plenty of Supernovas to heal, and we're going to get rid of our extra law, because there's no way we're playing 2 this game. Swing for 10, put them on 0. They're just now playing a Sanji, putting their way too far behind to even consider this to be a game. Not to mention we got 3 blockers. We also protecting the castle. So now it puts them in an awkward situation. They swinging 7 of life. We take it. They pass. Luffy ability. Swing for 9. To force a giant if you got one. And yeah, in this moment, I think they knew it was over. So yeah, let's get to the next game. Caesar the Clown. Alright. Another match that we need to be semi-aggressive with. The beige will allow us to protect our creatures, so we just gotta deploy it at the perfect time. We're gonna apply pressure and get the life down, because we can heal. They can't. The ulti to add. Completely tapped out right now. Swing for 5. I will take. Zeus take top life, pop the ulti. And in this moment, I think about playing the baby, but he'll pop it. So, and he'll pop the beige as well. So we're just gonna swing 8. Get more cards or take another life. Just put you on your back foot. Alright, even though right now they would have to commit to playing a Punk Hazard creature to bounce back, but I mean, that's what the deck does. Okay, we'll give you 2k. Unfortunate. Pass. I'm gonna try to sneak a 5 in to see if he'll counter, because he got a lot of cards in hand. I probably should just go with the Zeus, but we're gonna play the mind game. And then I'm hesitating. They know to block it now. And that's exactly what he does. He blocks it. And that's cool. We just gonna Zeus. Pop the blocker. And And I debate about playing a beige there again, but it's gonna get popped. So I just decided to hold off again. Put myself on 1 life because push come to shove, he only has leader swing, put me down to 0, and to make my leader ability live. Play the Luffy. We'll give him something to pop. Because he's going to pop the Luffy, swing it to my life, and I'll be able to heal it. Play it out, and then use the base to protect it from there. So it's almost like I'm getting him to waste resources to pop it now when he's going to have to pop it twice. Alright. We'll play the beige. Heal up. Sabo then Luffy. Luffy effect. Play the Sabo. So no popping. Draw 2, trash 2. Apply a lot of pressure. And they quit. Because in this moment, they have no pressure on the board. Come on. Next game, Jinbei. I've been seeing people have a little success with Jinbei. This is my first time playing against it. One thing I know about Fishman is Hoidy's a Fishman. It doesn't feel good when people Hoity you. So the entire game, I'm just paranoid that a Hoity will come down at the wrong time. But I digress. Swing 8 into life. They'll take. We're both at 4 now. Oh, they start with the smoker, which lets me know they don't want something pop. Which tells me that I'm going to need to pop something. We're going to swing 5, try to get a card out of hand. Here we go. Let's come with the Luffy. Start speeding up the process. Oh my lord. Okay, I can't swing with my Luffy now, which is unfortunate. I'll take. Plays a Cammy. Alright, we're going to pop the Tashigi to give us the freedom to pop something else that come down in case we need to before it get too out of hand. 5, get a card out of the hand. And Zeus to pop the other body. So all you have is a Cammy if it's worth it to you. Attach 2 dime for a heal up. Put a Luffy and a Law. We already have a Luffy on board, so we're not really upset if they happen to take those 2 lives. It's fine. Then the Dressrosa allowed us to put 2 Sabos, 1 in hand, 1 in trash, which means we good for another heal for sure. We'll let you swing, let you invest, put them to the bottom, that's fine. That's perfect. So now we got a way to protect in case they have some sort of, I mean, there's no pop in this, only rest. We're gonna heal up, 2 Sabos. And I'm honestly debating about putting a 3rd blocker because I'm thinking about that well-timed Hoity just ruining my day right now. But I just commit and hopefully they don't have it. So now, more pressure being applied to our opponent. I'm setting up a play for next turn, which is why I played the Luffy right now. I could have swung 11, but I wanted to see if they would take the 9. So now we're in a situation where this Hoity could just almost end the game. Actually, just end the game. Well, no, it wouldn't. Oh my God, the Noah's Ark to rest all of my creatures. It quite literally had me paranoid. I was worried about what could happen next. He goes to clean up the board. We'll give him one. Even though Viola's like insane. We'll let you kill one. And now 2 for ability to heal up. Law to heal. To put the Luffy on the top. Now deploy the Luffy. I should have used Luffy's ability before healing. There was a misplay on my behalf, so now I gotta swing at 6 to incentivize him to swing into it. And he took that. He must be looking for the Hoity. It's not like it matters now. I got the 2 lives. I'm not using that Luffy ability. Either one of them. And my man with the hefty counter out to 11. So now, at this point, we just almost just solidified the game with the heal. And there goes a Hoity. 1 turn earlier, he potentially gets there. Hoity over Noah's Ark, he probably gets there. He rested the 1 Don because I left 1 Don up twice. Maybe they thought that I had a room, which is why I did it, because that is a Supernova card and an option for the deck. And now, Luffy ability, trash that life. Seeing what I got, we're gonna go 6 first, 7 at life with Zeus, and they take Luffy ability, trash, draw. We'll swing 9 at life. 9 at life. And they get out of here. Yo, this deck is way more fun than it's supposed to be. It's a random assortment of cards that somehow search everything you need to win. I'm extremely excited about the support that's coming in OP13. I believe is fully centered around the 3 brothers. So I can only assume maybe we get ways to bring babies back from the grave or to the field, or something of that magnitude. But hey, let's get into the list, shall we? We're going to start with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Monkey D. Luffy. Everybody knows what BY does, but why not? I'm going to reread this because apparently people forgot that his effect basically translates discard 1 card, gain 2 lives. Like that alone I mean, come on, man. What are we talking about? All right. For 2 Don, activate man once per turn, discard 1 card. If your life is at 0, you may add up to 2 cost 5 characters from your hand or trash to your life face up. And that's pretty solid, I must say. All right, so this is a Dressrosa / Supernova deck because most of the Dressrosa cards are Supernova as well. And what isn't is just purely Supernova. So between the 2 archetypes, you kind of have everything. Rebecca gives you Mill, allows you to search your Dressrosa package. Trafalgar Law, a blocker on play. Take 2 cards from your trash, put them on the bottom of your deck in any order, draw, or make, if your opponent has 5, they discard 1. So it's a good way to put your babies and other things like that back into the deck to kind of just, you know, keep the flow of things going so you don't run out of cards. Sabo is a Dressrosa, I mean, staple in this deck. Draw 2, trash 2. Luffy, he's clutch. Very, very clutch. It basically allows you to add your Supernovas. Unfortunately, it does not add the 5-drop Supernova Luffy because Luffy cannot add Luffy, but that is what the Garp is for. and it kind of parlays into this. Garp has the ability to search all of your babies, your 5-drop Sabo, your 5-drop Luffy, and Little Luffy, which is a Supernova, which gets you into the Supernova part of your deck. So Garp is essentially like the bridge, his grandpa. You know how I go. Viola is a very interesting tech choice for this deck. It started to make a rise at the end of when we had Moria around, and I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know why they weren't playing this card from the beginning. I never played BY when it was meta, so you know, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want them keeping their lives, adding it to the hand. But for sure I'm gonna play it. It's also searchable by my Rebecca, so it allows you to pitch a card, basically play 2 and keep those lives. And now that we have the new promo Sabo 2K, it basically allows you to add a 2K on top of sometimes being a 7K and 9K base, which is really just what you need to win sometimes, just to get to that next turn when they have to go all in to win because you keep healing. Beige is legitimately the reason that this deck is actually possible. If you have a Supernova type character other than Beige that will be removed from the field, not just KO, so now we got a way to deal with blue and stuff, you may add the character to the top of your life face down instead, which means you will actually be able to use your babies to bring it out if they do somehow remove it from the field. Zeus, which is quite literally a godsend for this deck, KO 5 or less by taking your top or bottom life. I often thought about the Flampe as well, but I feel like at that point I might just be killing myself. But the card draw for the Flampe is kind of the interesting choice. But KOing is always good to keep the pressure down and limit how many swings they can do, so you don't have to give your hand up to survive. And it's a 2K as well. So the 2 baby Sabos and Luffy, I opted for Sabo and Luffy because we basically have 2 cards via the 5-drop promo Sabo, which I'll get to in a second, and the Luffy, which takes your own life to put you in a situation where you can get to your leader ability faster. Sabo promo, you may take the top or bottom of your life card, give it 1,000 for the turn, and that's just, you know, helping you take your lives in case your opponent don't want to when you're trying to get down to that leader ability, so you can start cowboying off. Luffy, the star of the deck, bro. Quite literally just gains free attack, allow you to put a lot of pressure on your opponent and do other things which are dying for the turn. The main swinger and the castle that you are trying to protect, not to mention when the law comes down, he also has Dressrosa and Supernova, so he's searchable by both engines in the deck. And it's also pretty cool because he also is protected by the Beige, so it allows you to stick a 7/9 as well as heal and do damage to your opponent. So I've been playing with this a little bit, like in, what was that, EBO2 when we got some of these cards, and it's been treating me very well. It's been fun. I think I've only lost 3 games. I think I'm like 18-3 with this deck legitimately. Now that we have these new structures, I haven't been on it as much. This was more so my pet deck, fun deck, and you know, that's what we do here, we cook. So I appreciate y'all giving me the time, and you know, go ahead, drop that like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.